We're staying at the beautiful Fisherman's Village, and we're just going up to breakfast now. It's a little bit overcast, but that's okay, we don't mind. But this is the view. That's where we stayed, Fisherman's Cottage, and that's the bay. Beautiful. And this is where we're going for our food. Yummy.
Good morning, Great British Biking Adventure viewers. We've just left our accommodation, delightful accommodation, Fisherman's Village, just outside of Downings. Very, very good, very good. We've had top accommodation so far, and this just was up there easily with the rest of them, if not, perhaps even better in some ways anyway. But yeah, it was fantastic. And we're back on the Wild Atlantic Way, straight into these sort of roads. Look at this.
We get 20 yards down the road and we've forgotten to change the SD card, or at least check it, so we've stopped already to change the SD card. But what size is this SD card, Jared?
512 gigabytes. We've gone from 128 to 512 gigabytes, 4 times the size. We've moved and migrated from GoPro to DJI, and DJI use a different, well, not a different file format, but a different compression system. GoPro files are more compressed, so you get more on a card.
Lorry coming.
The upshot of that is simply that DJI use up more storage space for their files. We discovered that in the very beginning of this trip, when we realised the 128 gigabyte cards were filling up daily. And so we ended up going into Curry's and actually getting a pretty good deal on 2 512 gigabyte cards. So that's a whole terabyte of extra storage, which doubles our overall storage, which will hopefully be enough for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, we're hoping, aren't we?
Yes, yeah.
And then we won't get 20 yards down the road and have to change it.
Yeah, and last night I put everything on charge and I had something niggling in the back of my head. I thought, I'm sure there's something else, and there was. It was the mic transmitters that we're now using, because we're not, if you notice, we've not got any wires going on. We used to have wires all over the place, didn't we, with the old GoPro system. We're now using a wireless like audio system, and they've got a couple of transmitters. We've got one each, and they obviously need charging. We're down to 30 and 40% on those. I think they will last all day, in fairness. Certainly have so far. Will they last 2 days? Well, we'll find out today. Depends whether or not you're getting me now. Hopefully you are. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I'll put my helmet down. Does that sound better? Is that better? Is that more enclosed and cosy?
Yeah, we're just trying out the position of the mics, aren't we? Because we think we're probably picking up quite a lot of wind noise.
So we are riding between our accommodation, Fisherman's Village, towards the nearest town of Downings, where we went last night, which you would have seen probably in the last video. We had a lovely evening.
We did.
Absolutely fantastic pizza.
Yeah, at the Goose and Gander.
Yeah.
That's the one we ate at, and we recommend it.
Really good pizza. Perhaps the best pizza I've ever had. Certainly the best pizza outside of Italy I've ever had.
Dare he say that? I make pizza. How dare he say that?
Well, I'm sorry, Esther. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to be honest with you. Your pizza is lovely, but their pizza was amazing.
It was amazing. I completely agree. And then we went to the Harbour Inn, about 100 yards up the road. Oh wow, I absolutely loved it. It was absolutely amazing. We had 4 guitarists, a banjo, and what are they called? Accordions?
Well, is it an accordion? It's like a squeeze box, it's
Squeeze
called, isn't it?
box.
But there's a
Oh,
name
yeah.
for it. It might be an accordion still. Or an accordion,
was
I think of that
brilliant on
the big chest accordion, but it was
Yeah.
just a simple little
Just a little-
accordion
but-
between her hands.
Yeah, but the sounds that she was making with it
Yeah,
were
amazing.
brilliant. And the
She-
singing,
Yeah,
they
can sing.
They can sing, yeah. And it was just, a lot of it was local folk stories.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved that. So do.
We had a great taxi driver as well.
Adrian,
Yeah, brought us into town.
he was telling us about how over there on that hill, there's a house on the other side, might just catch a glimpse of the windows. Yeah, you can. That's owned by a very rich man.
Chief of Boots or something. Boots the chemist.
Yeah. And basically, the people with money are buying up this area.
Yeah. Here's this place on the left.
The Harbour Inn, the Harbour Bar, there we go. Harbour
Yeah.
Bar. Yes, it's received with mixed feelings, isn't it?
They're not resentful, but they are aware that the impact. I think, as far as Adrian was concerned, it wasn't so much the tourist. He was welcoming of the tourism because that brings in income. I think his point was holiday homes to real homes in this area is 4 to 1. That's 4 holiday homes
For
to
every
one
one,
proper home, and he was saying that the young people here can't afford to buy anywhere
No, that's
because
sad.
it's very popular. I get the feeling it's very popular with Americans that buy holiday homes here, obviously with their heritage.
Yeah,
They bought up holiday homes here.
and that's a whole load of holiday homes over there, I reckon.
Yeah,
Because none of them have got houses, a car, or maybe one's got a car. All the blinds are shut.
and that would be a shame because he did, as he dropped us off, he picked up a sort of 2 teenagers, didn't he? That they obviously knew. And
He said they all know each other,
They all
didn't
know
he?
each other. And then you get a feeling, yeah, get in. he
Get
said,
in, I'll take you home.
I'll take you home.
And then as we were driving back, he gets a phone call, doesn't he? And he just says, "Oh, hi there, you able to pick me up from the harbour in about half an hour, Adrian?" No sort of, "Oh, it's Richard here," or anything like
No.
that. It's like, "Oh, hi, can you pick me up from the harbour in a minute?"
Yeah.
Says, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah. Lovely, love that. So that area, it just seemed a bit like that, didn't it? That sort of just go with the flow, things are spontaneous, things will work out. And the bed and breakfast itself was very like that, wasn't it? Very, very relaxed. But everything just fell into place perfectly like that a lot. So the weather forecast said rain up until 10. It's now 11. But that doesn't look very promising over there, does it?
Signs.
Oh, yes. Did you catch it?
Yeah, I think we're off right here.
Too busy looking at the view and the weather. Look, it's south. Yeah.
When we said to the people at the last place before we left, well, the weather's looking to improve, and she just looked at us and says, "You know, this is Donegal."
Yeah. Don't be too hopeful, in other words.
Yeah.
So the rather scary road that we've come up is up to Horn Head, and this is the viewing point of Horn Head. It's a good road, thankfully, good tarmac, but it's, as you can see, really misty up here. So that's a little bit like, ooh, can we see where we're going, and can we actually see anybody coming in the other direction? The big motorhome bailed out, which is fair enough. I think they could do it though, but yeah, I'm not the driver, so, and I'm not the rider of the motorcycle either, so no judgment. So just as I was about to film the cliffs with the cloud and mist clearing a bit, it's come in heavy again. But I can tell you that out there are cliff faces 200 metres high, and is one of the largest areas for the seabirds to come in and breed. And apparently they have the lovely puffins that nest on the grasslands, guillemots, kittiwakes, razorbills, and gannets coming back year after year. So a real sight for bird watching if you want to come all the way up here. But they're down there somewhere because it's May now, so they'll all be coming in the next few months. I think puffins probably about June, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 200 metres high. No wonder this road is slightly scary. Oh, there's a little birdie. Oh, was that a puffin? No, it's not a puffin. What is that? As you know, I do like my wildlife. There's something there. What is that? Anyway, it's getting a bit cold now. Get back on the bike. So the weather's closing in even more, and it's raining, which we're not surprised about. So we're doing what we should be doing and putting the wet weather gear on. It's a bit of an effort, but he's nearly there.
Love it. That quad bike illustrates just one of the many reasons why we instantly fell in love with Ireland. You can see for yourself just how beautiful and peaceful this place is, even on a grey day. Having spent 3 days following an itinerary in order to visit places like Belfast and the Northwest 200, Ireland was beginning to naturally apply the brakes. Miles of incredibly empty roads, surrounded by stunning scenery, made us want to savour every moment. In all the motorcycle trips we've done, I can honestly say we've never experienced such a bounty of great biking roads. While editing our coast trip around England and Wales, I was able to discard a lot of footage because, quite frankly, it was boring. Not so this series. While editing this episode, I've realised just how difficult it's going to be to exclude footage. I hope you don't mind, but I think there's going to be a lot of it. So much for trying to make each day an episode. This is dead end.
Yes.
Superman. Just
Yeah.
Bristol is the same
Hey.
way.
So where are you going to stay tonight?
Go to the rain.
Do you know where you're going to stay tonight?
No.
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 Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, fine, yeah. There we go, Dungalow.
Dunglow. Very nice.
Oh, smell that. Smell freshly baking bread.
Loads of bars. We're just talking about our booking tonight. We use booking.com now virtually all the time. And we're genius members. Whatever that means. Keeps telling us we can hire a car at a discounted rate. And I keep thinking to myself, I don't want to hire a car. Anyways, we booked a place this morning. Nice place, nice price as well. Only €61. We got 20% off because of our deal that we got with Booking. And the host got back to us and said, I'm really sorry, but someone's already there. And they contacted Booking. And Booking have now contacted us and given us €30. Called it a bonus payment. Credit on our account of €30. And they are refunding our €61 that we paid for the room.
So we don't know where we're staying tonight then, do we?
No, we don't. So we're trying to adjust our plans, think about if we can get a bit of mileage in today. Because although we're not necessarily set on completing the whole of the Wild Atlantic Way in this one visit, it might just be doable if we have a couple of long days.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. Saying you're going to come back and actually coming back are two separate things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whilst we're already here, it's obviously just easier to try to complete it if we can. And if that means us stopping at 6 p.m. instead of 4 p.m. on a couple of days, even starting at 6 a.m. on a couple of days and getting 4 hours in for sort of 10 o'clock might mean that we don't have to come back. But we'll see. Right, we are coming up to a main road now. So at this point we're going to probably find out if we're on the Wild Atlantic Way or not, because we haven't seen a sign for a while, have we? It's a bit off-putting.
For a very long time.
No, this isn't good, is it?
No sign there. But presumably we should be going right. But you would think there'd be a sign.
Yeah.
Oh dear. We've lost the signs.
We have lost
But like
the
you
sign.
say, we can't be any closer to the...
Well, we can't be any closer to the coast. But we're going across a bridge here. Can't be closer to the coast than this.
So maybe we'll pick it up on the other side of the bridge and then... Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
You know, we can't be closer to, you know, we wouldn't, this is the crossing point for this here, unless there's another crossing, but I can't see one. I'm looking down the water. Can you see another crossing point?
No, definitely
we could
not.
have taken? I don't see one. That's the entrance out there to the sea, isn't there?
Yes.
There's definitely not a bar, a
No,
road.
it's definitely the sea. Yeah, I think we'll just bump into... Maybe we are on the right route, or we'll just bump into the signs eventually, won't we?
Yeah. Beautiful road. Great biking road.
Just to confirm and clarify, we were actually on the right route. So we didn't need to doubt ourselves. But now we've just taken a right, still following the route. So get around this lovely little headland probably. I think you just, the message is, you have to trust the signs, don't you? And
Yeah.
it was a major main road, and we think they just didn't give as many regular signs as we were thinking there would be, and there's no point really. Just stay on the main road, keep going until there's another direction. Beautiful little village.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it? Well, they all are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. That's brilliant.
I think this is a Rada, don't we?
Adara, not Arada, as I just said. This delightful place has a population of just 785. In 2012 it was named Ireland's best village in which to live, but I think Jared preferred Dunglow for some reason. Wow, doesn't time fly? It feels like we've hardly got anywhere, but we're up to 27 minutes on this episode. If you don't mind though, I'm going to drag him away from the editing. I've got some jobs he needs to do. Join us next time for more wonderful roads and Irish tranquility. Oh, and before you go, remember to like, leave a comment, and if you haven't done already, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of future episodes. See you next time.